What's up, everybody? Welcome to a little bonus boy gob to splash in your fucking face. I remember Joe fucked it up when he did his solo shit too, so we're off to an equally terrible start. Today, 5 a.m., I guess it's technically today, Frostbiter. Maybe you can see it because of the glare. Didn't get the slip cover because if you watch our shit, you know we don't give a fuck. Me personally, I really don't give a fuck about a slip cover. Uh got this in the mail today along with a couple of those fucking $10 ones they were doing for their anniversary sale. Uh Today was fucked, excuse me. I woke up and my fucking nose was just dripping and running and shit like it just watched Schindler's fucking List or insert your own sad movie there. So I was laid up most of the day. Luckily, this came in the mail. So I watched it. And when I first put it in, I said, whew, this is probably bad. Vinegar syndrome. I got to get a couple drinks in me first before I pop one of these fucking discs in. So, not feeling well, a bit under the weather, if you will. And going into watching one of these movies, I was like, Godspeed. But this ended up being pretty fucking awesome. If you like low budget monster movies, not really scary, has a lot of charm though, check this one out for sure. I would say best description would be Winter Beast meets Evil Dead 2. If that sounds like something you're into, 100% check out Frostbiter. What is it? Curse of the Wendigo? Wrath of the Wendigo. Should have just called it Wendigo. This was originally a Troma release. They thought Frostbiter would have been a better title because they're edgy and cool, and Frostbiter's edgy and cool, I guess. Should have left it at Wendigo. The movie starts out couple drunk fucks hunting in the woods. They see that it's private property, take a fucking swig, say fuck that, shoot the sign off the tree, and then they stumble upon the dude's house whose property it is. There's a bunch of skulls on pikes lined up in a circle, or I guess posed up in a circle around his house, and that's supposed to keep the Wendigo at bay. So this gentle fellow, which looks like he has polyfoam glued to his fucking face, he comes out and ends up getting shot by the drunk fucks because they're drunk fucks and kind of one of them's kind of a fucking dickhead. So that releases the Wendigo because the guy also shoots one of the skulls. And then it goes on from there. We meet up with a group of buddies going on a hunting trip, and they're in their little cabin. And then monsters and mayhem from there. So it was pretty fucking cool. I avoided this movie ever since the fucking video store days because I don't have the VHS or anything with me. But that fucking cover that Troma used with that fucking idiot just frozen in the ice like that, that looks so fucking dumb. I didn't even bother with it. And I like dumb shit. But like I said, this movie has a lot of fucking charm. It's a good time, but you got to go in knowing that you're seeing a fucking pretty much no budget. It looks more like a low budget monster movie, but man, there's some real good shit in there. There's some not good shit in there. Like the old man fucking polyfoam face, but it has a lot of charm to it. This was made by the same people who made Mosquito. I was pleasantly surprised to find that out because if you haven't seen Mosquito, you should. That's another fucking fun one. Special features, commentary was pretty fucking good. Michael Felcher and Tom Chaney. He's the director slash co-writer. This was a lot better than the fucking 3 or 4 last fucking Brian Usna fucking ones where he's just like, oh well, these two were upbeat, talking to each other. It was informative and it was entertaining to listen to. I was painting some masks in the background, and it really just passed the time. Mm. And then, oh yeah, I should say I watched the movie, and then I watched the interview with the director. And all the interviews on here, they're pretty good. They were all shot at some film school in Michigan. I forgot what the fuck it was called, maybe MIP or MPI or some shit like that. And old Tom, he's a teacher there now, so they use the facilities to shoot everything so it all looks the same. And there was two actors, the sound guy. I wasn't gonna really fucking watch that one, but he was the last interview on there, and I was like, man, all the other ones have been entertaining and cool to watch. So fuck it, I did, and yeah, it was all right. Like all the interviews they did for it were cool. Going back to what I was saying before, I watched the interview and the movie, and then I fucking took a nap, woke up feeling a lot better, like you give a fuck. And then I went in the old shop, dwnproductions.net, masks, monsters, all that good shit. Maybe you want a monster made. If you do, hit me up. If you don't, get fucked. And so yeah, then I went out there and listened to the commentary and all the special features and shit. I didn't watch the one, it was an archival interview with the dude who played one of the drunk hunters, who's a main character. I guess he's the guitarist for Iggy and the Stooges. Don't give a fuck. Didn't interest me. I played it just to see what it was. It was like him and another guy from the band, like stereotypically sitting around like with a bunch of chicks because they're rock stars. I don't know if that was like satire doing a joke or some shit because I didn't watch it. Really wasn't interested, but there's a promo thing that Troma did, like distributors back in the day. Don't know if they still do it now. Now they probably just go to Facebook and post the video, but it's like a sales video that the public isn't meant to see, and it's just Troma trying to get the people who own the mom and pop video stores or Hollywood, I guess, to say, hey, you should fucking get this movie and rent it in your stores. If you buy two, it'll be a little cheaper. So, I mean, that was cool. I've seen a couple of those before, but never from Troma. Uh, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fucking shit on here. Uh, there's an old behind the scenes footage reel that was pretty cool. It showed the guy applying the polyfoam makeup. It probably wasn't polyfoam makeup. It was probably just really stiff fucking foam latex, but foam latex usually has a little more movement than that shit. But whatever. The disc is fucking good. Usually I would say, hey, these fucking guys, they got them half off sales twice a year. So just wait for that. Man, if this interests you at all, go pick it up. You might get hit by a bus before the fucking sale comes. You won't be able to watch it. 25 bucks, fuck the slip cover. If you collect slip covers, it's nice to know that we have female watchers checking this shit out. So I appreciate you ladies. Thank you. But yeah, just get the standard edition. You don't need a fucking slip cover. You're just looking at the spine anyways when it's on your shelf. So let's be done with fucking slip covers and put that money towards maybe another interview, or just put that budget towards the special features you're making or something. I know people like them and I'm just fucking around, but I could give a fuck about a goddamn slip cover. But give a fuck about this movie and this release from the fine folks at Vinegar Syndrome, because it's good shit. And you know what else is good shit? DWNProductions.net. Masks, bus, props. Maybe you want something made, hit me up. Maybe I'll make it for you. If that's not your speed, again, fuck you. Why are you watching a review for this monster movie fucking Blu-ray? But if not, even if so, head on over to fastcustomshirts.com too and check the hundreds and hundreds of designs Joe has over there. Or maybe you want some custom shirts. He'll do that too. That's why it is Fast Custom Shirts. All right, until the next one, everybody try and take it easy and all that good shit. Boy gab.